welcome to Captain of Industry. This is update 3, not update 4. There's. I'm not doing update 4 right now. There's no mods for it. And this isn't going to be a tutorial. This isn't going to be challenge mode. This is just simply how I like to play. And I want to bring you with me. So there are mods that make things easier. But I just want you to know up front, this is not going to be a challenge. This is not going to be a tutorial. You could use what I show to learn from. I'm going to try to do things very methodical. But this is just how I like to play. Okay? There are some cheaty mods that I will be using. They are only available on Update 3. Uh, a set of the mods, the creator of them isn't going to continue uh, renewing them for Update 4. So Update 3 is the last time we get to use them. And I really like the mods. In fact, let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. And but Update 4 is not going to have those mods. Um, if things go well and you folks like, subscribe, comment, and you want to see an update 4, maybe I'll do an update 4. I'm not very good at this game. I'm decent, but I'm not very good. I'm not very organized. But I just like to play. So, with that said, let's get to loading the game, which will take a little bit. Um, as you saw where I checked, the map, the area map that you get to explore is going to be much bigger. That's one of the things that I really like about uh, the mods that I'm using. Okay, so we're already in. Went actually faster than I thought. We're just going to be doing the goals to start off. Some things I will do outside of the goal range simply because I've started and restarted this so many times that I just know what to do at the very beginning. But like I said, I'm going to try to do things very methodical. I'm going to try to slow down. Um, so, two to the tree harvester. I want these trees cleared first. Um, you need a coal maker. I like to put my coal maker down here. I'm going to go ahead and put 2. We're starting with extra resources. We're starting with, a whole bunch of cheaty things. In fact, I'm not going to hide this from you, but we are going to increase the capacities. Let's go. 60 and excavator, let's go 15. That way it takes 4 dumps of an excavator to fill a truck, but the trucks aren't also are not overly huge. Just a little easier. While they get started on that, Coal Makers is there. Just go down the list. I like to, and we'll pause these for now. We'll do a food there, a waste there. We'll stop anything new from being brought into there. We need a farm. That's going to be one of the tasks is we need a farm. That should be good for what I'm planning. We need electricity. I like to put that down by the coal to start off. We don't need a shredder. We do need a research lab. We don't need that. We don't need that. Let's try something new. I saw someone else do this, and thought it was pretty interesting. We're not going to blow through materials. Not precisely. I think that's all that I can do for now. Smelter. Oh, smokestack for the smelter. Farm, power. Don't need a shredder. Let's go ahead and clear that. Don't need that. I'm not going to use this unless I absolutely have to. I may use this. We'll see. Pipes. Smart balancers. I've never used these, but I also, no, not smokestack. Want that high. Oh, I should cancel that blueprint before it gets built. I've never been able to figure out how to use this. So, we'll get research started. Construction. Now, this may look a little different to you than what vanilla game has because there's a lot of new stuff like the fishery, these up here, so let's get things queued up. Dock, I like to get the blueprints. Vehicle mining. Let's get the fishery going. Okay. We need to designate a dumping spot. I like to have a very flat area. In fact, let me let's cancel that. Potatoes. Cannot deliver there, so we're good on that. Just need gasoline or diesel, and we're off to the races. Let's speed things up to 3. I can go up to 15, but 15 is a little excessive right now. I'll be using 15 later. That's for sure. Collect reward for iron production. Okay, we got power, and construction is already well on its way. Okay. This is what I saw someone do. We have this right here. And we have this right here. This I want to turn to high, because we need these two other products to go with it. This can just be built off to the side. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I was thinking, which was to get this filled in first. So I'm just going to have to deal with it not being perfect. Build a beacon right behind it. Collect rewards. Collect rewards. We already have food being produced. Like I said, it's not a challenge. It's not really a tutorial. But new refugees. Let's go ahead and unpause 2 of these. We're gonna need people. Oh, we got maintenance. Let's put maintenance down here. And then another mod that I have, I can change this. Now I'm going to double these. And that'll actually be the challenge for me, because every time I've played personal, I've like multiplied them by like 1,000% or 100%, or very very high. So it's going to be a challenge to not do that. Captain's office. Okay, those are going. Let's go ahead and get rid of this, because this is where I like to put my captain's office. Okay. What are you looking for? You're looking for wood. Let's start off by putting a wood storage here. That'll be another challenge, is getting areas cleared without having, I mean, like a personal game, I would have just put this to 2 million and just been done with it. But I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Collect reward. Enable iron. Harvester has no trees. Complete deforestation. Okay. We're already going to need more of these. No rush for that though. Let's pause. That's set up. Now, one thing that I did do that is extremely cheaty is one of the settings, and that's for the ore sorting plant. Um, it's very massive. Not the large ore sorting plant, it doesn't affect that. It's the small one. As you can see, it's massive. So, you know what? I have blueprints. I'll go ahead and use this one. want it kind of centralized. Well, I can't really have it centralized because there's some. I'm gonna have to train some of this stuff over. Um, hum, 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 hum. Gosh, it's a tough decision. Just let it play on. Oil starts here. There's two oil nodes here. So putting it there would be kind of pointless. Maybe I'll just do this. Put it here. Mind control tower. Mining. We need 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then one. Okay. Set this to 1. Basically, this is going to have everything. Rock, dirt, coal, lime, or sand, lime. But only the primary is gonna. Well, I can have it come out. If I leave enough space, I can have it sorted. Oh! Never set that to wood. Okay, I can do vehicle parts, which is... Need that. This is all just temporary. This is starting base stuff. Set that to 5. Set that to 5. We have copper ready. We have crude oil ready. Do I have... Oh no, I'm having synthetic rubber being built right now, which I have a blueprint that works really good for that. Okay. Blueprint, beginning factories, beginning oil refinery. Okay, then I need. Now I could use a sink. This sink to just sink that, but that would kind of destroy the whole Let's Play type thing. No, 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 no! Stop bringing all the oil over. 400, 400, 400, 400. It's already at 400. Said a little cheaty, but I'm not gonna go overboard with it. Stockpile diesel, diesel production. Blueprints. I need belts. I need to research those and those. And if I can, those food, irrigated farm, and that. assembler for this. Then I need a cannery for that. I need a new food market. Cannery has no recipe. Okay. I'm going to catch sardines. And I'm going to use... I can't use it because not far enough along. Sardines and anchovies. Yes, catch fish right next to where we're dumping pollution. Great idea. Just wonderful idea. Okay, oh yes. We have an assembly one. Finish that off. We need that to be high. Okay. And we need more mind control towers. Got limestone, coal, copper, iron, and we want to flatten this area. So we're going to need one here too. Okay, can't do that one. Canned food, canned food. Let's do high on that. Let's do 5 on that. Select, there we go. Need to unpause those. Need to build more. Excuse me. that we have those being built, I'm still waiting on conveyor belts. Let's bump that up to 5. I think this ought to work without any additional. Get those built. Okay. I need those transport balancers. We already got coal. Let's get this going. I'm gonna need another farm. Let's go ahead and speed that up. Yeah, we'll wait for that. ground transport balancer. Got ramps, belts, storage, shipyard, distilling, rainwater. Okay, forgot to add that. Okay, excuse me. Okay, I need. Yeah, I don't need those smart conveyors for what I had planned. Um, Beginning iron foundry. This is just to get things moving. I'll build actual refineries later. And then we need concrete, we have oil, we have lab, we have no, we don't have lab yet. Repair this. station is right there. Okay. Let's see if I get soft locked. That's happened. I don't think that has happened, but I've come close. Where this thing that I need to find in research ends up being beyond an enemy. If that happens, I gotta stop. There's no point in continuing. Because, like, the cargo depot and the advanced diesel, I need to find. I said that to. No, I did not. Cool, I found some fuel. If you find fuel while you're out and about, it refills your tank. second one. Enemies, which I cannot fight. We have this going, we have that going, we have that going. Bump that to 3. Okay. Um, bump it up to 4. Diggy diggy boy. Digger can go there. Last one will go there. And I'm out of fuel. Okay. Last digger. For now. I'm gonna have like 10 diggers. Just for this area here. But I need to get one more tree. So you may not recognize this map right away. You may recognize part of it, like this section. This is actually all of the maps that were available at the time this map was created are bunched together. So you have that area. You have this area. And, with a few minor adjustments made. I made this adjustment myself. Again, make it easier. But I think we'll call it there. Um, if you made it to the end, I want to thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, if you liked and subscribed, liked and or subscribed, I would appreciate that. Any comments? Um, be respectful, and I won't delete it. You want to tell me I'm doing something wrong? You want to tell me how I could change things? How I could possibly do something different? I'm all for those kind of comments. But comments that are just flat out disrespectful, I'm just going to delete. But, like I said, comments are welcome. Um, ask me to do things a certain way, and I'll consider it. Um, Next time, I think I'm going to run the game a little bit and get this more leveled out. The good thing about having the settings the way that I do is I'm not in a rush to get things done. I don't have to do things fast, otherwise, my whole system collapses. I got time, fuel, I got plenty of fuel to make, so there's no rush there. I got plenty of iron. I got more iron there, more iron there, more iron there. Copper, I got copper all over the place too. This here's all coal. Which honestly, I've never gotten far enough in a game to need to dig this up. So, we'll see. I'm planning on making it very flat. Like, this is a 3 level. This up here is a 16. I'll make a ramp, dig out a ramp from 3 to 16, but everything in between is going to get bulldozed to make that ramp. And then up here is a 40. I'm going to leave this alone, except for flattening out the area, and digging up from probably from this end, digging up to 40, but I got to dig out all this coal as well. So, and then we got this gold, we got the copper, we got more, a lot more. Uh, what's that? Quartz, limestone. Um, Flat filling in all of this, making it nice and square, filling this in. Yeah, I got a lot of work, and I'll probably run it a bit just to get some of that done. Tree harvester has no trees. Let's start on these then. So, until next time, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great day. And until then, bye bye.